What's up, everybody? Welcome back. All my mail is falling over. We have more mail. And then after the mail, I have a box of Shang Chi cards to open up. Found this on eBay. I didn't know they had these. I think I was randomly looking up cards and some Marvel movie cards showed up. And then I saw some cards for Shang Chi and I was like, wow, really? They really make some? And it wasn't Tops, it was Upper Deck that made them. So we're gonna try our luck with that. Um, I think I talked about it yesterday. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the two actors that I wanted um, autographs from. It has the main character, or the two main characters, right? So Shang-Chi, and then it had Aquafina, and then it had Shang-Chi's sister. Those are the three main autographs I think you can get out of here. They do have cards for the other characters. Like Michelle Yeoh, that's who I was really hoping to get an autograph from, but she's not. She doesn't have one in this set. She has one in some other sets, because she was a Bond girl. So the James Bond sets, she has an autograph in there, but I don't know how to get those cards. I haven't seen those anywhere. But we do have a lot of mail that came in today, so we're gonna take care of that. I do have some auctions I'm also watching in the interim. I won a couple today. I'm looking at a few. I don't think I'm gonna have any shot at. Like this is a Jokic autograph that I'm looking at right now, but it looks like it's jumping up way out of price range I was looking for. I was hoping to get it for around 150. It's already at 140. There's still like half an hour to go. I don't think that's gonna make it in my price range. Um, let's see, who else am I looking at? Jokic. The Jade Cargill I might look at, mainly because I really like the look of it, and it's an AEW card, not even her WWE one. Um, so Wade Boggs, Jerry Rice, I think is going to be getting away from me. There's another Agassi. Then there's a Vlad Jr. I think the main one I'm looking at, yeah, this Jokic is going to be way out of my price range. I have a couple of other cards that I'm looking at, but those are the main ones. I'm just gonna see where this Jokic goes. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to afford it because I try not to go above like 200. I think 200 is usually like my max that I want to spend on a card. Uh, I'm just not that at that point where I want to spend more than 200 for a card. Obviously, there's some cards where that's gonna be impossible to do, like Jordan autograph. That's impossible to do, not at that price range. So the first card that we got today is an Elton Brand autograph. Elton Brand was really solid in his career, I think. He never really had bad year, I think. Like he was pretty consistently like a double-double machine for most of his career for all the teams that he played for. I think if I remember right, he was drafted by the Bulls, then ended up with the Clippers and the Sixers and I think a few other teams. Here we got Darren Sproles. He was a guy that I remember we would always want him on our fantasy team just because he would just randomly rack up yards like crazy. He was a scat back that could get good yards rushing, great yards receiving, score a variety of ways. He was an exciting player. The only problem was like he wasn't really an every down back, so it was real iffy if you were going to get the production out of him. But when you did, he was amazing. Let's see, terrible. Yeah, I wish they would use painter's tape and not just random regular tape, but oh well. It's not on the card at least. So here we got a Hunter Pence finest moments with the Astros. He started his career with the Astros and then moved on. I think he's more known for his years with the Giants, but he started off as an Astro. He's actually very well liked here, but didn't work out. It was during kind of our right before our tanking period, where that's what they wanted to do was tank for better picks, and he was way too good for us to tank, so they had to get rid of him. He's actually, I don't know if he still lives in Houston, but he opened up a business. It's a coffee slash nerd hangout called Coral Sword. We used to host some tournaments there, but ultimately I think they wanted to move a different direction. It's still there, so if you're ever in the Houston area, you could always check that out, and maybe you run into Mr. Pence out there. Oh, here's the other Richard Petruska. I had shown this before, and we were like, we weren't sure which one it was that we got. It took forever for it to come in, so I had ordered another one. This one, so the other one was done in marker. This one's done in pen, so it's a lot harder to see. But you can see it when you look it up close. So we got two autographs from him. It's the exact same card too, which is kind of funny. I still eventually want to try to get him to sign a Rockets card, but I don't know what's the best way to go about trying to get a hold of him. It's the same with the other two Rockets. I still haven't tried to find their contact info yet. I'm probably not going to be able to get to do that until after Showdown. Everything is just too hectic nowadays. What do I open this up? I'm afraid of opening it wrong. Like, I can't even feel directly where the card is, too. I feel like if I cut the edge, it might be safe, but it's hard to tell. Like, the worst thing that can happen is that I accidentally cut the card. This side. Oh, the Barry Bonds. So, I don't know if this is a real signature or not. I sent it in to get authenticated, like through Outer Safe. It was the very first card I put on there. It still has not been determined. I'm about to send a message because it's been about 6 days, and I already paid for it. So it was like it was already approved for post. So I thought, okay, so it should be ready for verdict, but then they didn't give me a verdict, so I don't know what's going on with that. It doesn't look like his modern autograph, so I'm wondering if it was maybe like an early autograph. It is from like the pirate days, so I don't know. I guess wish me luck on that. I'll probably message them either tonight or tomorrow. Oh, this card. This one was pretty nice. The slabbed Frank Thomas autographed rookie card. I have this rookie card actually, but this one's slabbed with the autograph. Authentic autograph, Frank Thomas. So that's a pretty cool card. Like, there were some other. There's been some Frank Thomas cards that I've looked at in the past. Um, I think generally I've been seeing them between $50 to $100, but this one I got roughly around the same price range. But this is also his rookie card, so that's what's cooler about it. That and it's slabbed up, so I mean I don't have anything to worry about with it being on card. There was one that I was about to buy, but I didn't like the way that it looked. Like he signed it in silver marker, and like the silver marker wasn't fine tip, so like I don't like the way that looks. It's like really all over the place. Okay, so this one is a Daryl Kyle hand signed autograph, and it's JSA certified. Daryl Kyle was drafted by the Astros, had some really good years for us before he moved on to other teams like the Cardinals, and then he tragically passed away. So finding an autograph card that's authenticated and everything, it's pretty hard to get now. Me being a big time Astros fan, I wanted to try to get one of his. Like I have a Caminetti that I got of him. It's not authenticated, but it looks pretty good. That I don't really question it. But I might get another one. He does have official autograph cards, Caminetti, but it wasn't until he was with the Padres. So finding him with the Astros is a little bit tougher. That fell. Thank you for your money. Oh, this is Okada. Kazuchika Okada from AEW, formerly of New Japan. I can finally put him together with the rest of his brethren. Because we already got most of his contemporaries. Give him to put with the rest. I guess what I need to get now is I need to get a Kenny Omega. I got a Tanahashi. I have a AJ Styles. Been having to take care of so many things on the business side. This is my break. Eric Davis. This is the Topps anniversary, 75th anniversary one. So top certified autograph, you can see that at the bottom. Eric Davis was one of the most athletic outfielders of his time, which is kind of funny. If I remember it, I believe he grew up in the same neighborhood as like Darryl Strawberry, who's also one of the most athletic outfielders of all time. So it's pretty funny thinking that he might have been growing up in that time and had to face both Darryl Strawberry and Eric Davis in like junior high or high school. Probably Little League also. Yeah, this one, the dude gave me a bunch of cards to go with whatever card I got from him, which is always fun. I don't remember what card I got from this guy. The first card we got is a Ray Allen. A nice looking Ray Allen. We got a Penny Hardaway. Penny. Get a Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's another autograph that I'm trying to find, but is really hard. He doesn't apparently sign a lot of cards. But the card that we got was another Rashard Lewis, this time in a Seattle Supersonics outfit. It's really sad. He's from Houston. He's Houston born and raised. Played high school ball here. And that year he came out right after high school. Like he entered the draft coming out of high school. Insanely talented. And for some reason, Houston did not draft him. And I think that was part of the reason why he even came out early, was because he thought that the Rockets, I said Astros, I mean the Rockets. Houston was supposed to draft him. We had 3 first-round draft picks that year. And for some reason, we didn't use any of them on him, which is really sad. Okay, so these are some tops and out cards. I'm going to put all of them out because I think there's 3 of them. These should be my Royal Rumble ones. Yeah, I think this is the rest of them. There should be 3 that I ordered from the Royal Rumble, and it's Liv Morgan and Roman Reigns winning, and then it's AJ Styles from his retirement, his last match. I don't think these are good. No, these are regular ones. I'll put those off to the side first. We'll open those last, because those are a chance to be a parallel. I'm not that super into chasing those parallels though, because you could buy like a whole bunch of them, but like I'm not gonna do that. I noticed you can buy 5 or 10, or I even think more than that. You get a discount on it because normally the cards through Top Now are like $12, and then if you want to buy more, you get a discount. But I'm not that crazy about doing that. Speaking of Shang-Chi, we got the man himself. So if worse comes to worse, I already got his autograph. I guess if I get another one, I could just give that to my sister or something. I feel like the movie. Yeah, holy shit, that card's already up to, the Jokic card is up to 200 now. It's just this weird because it's not a licensed card, so you're basically just paying straight up for his autograph. Keeping it real, Cindy Margolis. Cindy was a bikini queen back in the day, like in the 90s. She was very popular in her time. Let's see if I can open this up. This is interesting wrapping. I thought there was going to be a sports card show coming up, but it doesn't look like it. Well, actually, no, there should be one coming up next week. I think next weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to be free. I might be going to my mom's place to probably help clean up. Hi, Yaki. Mom's finally moving out of her house, so I need to grab a bunch of my childhood stuff out of there. Funny enough, there's a bunch of old sports cards that I have there from when me and my dad used to buy cards. It's weird that I've gotten back into it now. This is actually a set that I'm looking into maybe getting into. A little bit late, but now that the Olympics are over, I think it'd be cool to maybe see if the cards go on discount. And it's, it's the Winter Olympics hopefuls. This is one of the cards from the set. Christy Yamaguchi. She was pretty big icon after she won the Olympics, especially for the Asian American community. So that's a pretty cool card to get. I want to try to get the newest champion. But her stuff skyrocketed. Like before the Olympics, obviously, before she won, you could have gotten her card for like 20 to 50 bucks. Now it's like hundreds of dollars. Okay, so the first card we got is AJ Styles. No parallel, just a regular one, which is fine. We already have his autograph. I actually got another one of his cards earlier, which is him versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't think this is all of them. I think this is just one of them, unless they're both in here. Oh, they might be both in here, actually. So it's Roman Reigns and Liv Morgan. I want to open this. We'll see if I got a parallel or not, because it's showing it backwards, which is odd. I don't know why it'd be backwards. We're not coming out. These cases are also very form-fitting, so it's hard to grab the cards out. There. So annoying. So the first card we got is Liv Morgan. It's funny because she was so excited about winning that she forgot to point to the sign, and then the fireworks went off, and then she ended up pointing afterwards. We got Roman Reigns, who got the full pose with the pyro and everything. Pretty cool cards. Did not get any parallels, but that's fine. I have not had any luck with parallels, but these cards are really nice. I really like the way they look. Uh, I have two sets of All-Star cards coming in. Those are guaranteed to have a parallel of some kind. So we have the rookie set, and then we have the All-Star set. Those are supposed to be coming in sometime. And then after that, I do have one of Alyssa Liu. She also has a potential to be a parallel, but as you've seen, my luck has been pretty bad with that. But those will be coming in later on. Alright. So now we got the Shang Chi set. There are 15 packs of 6 cards. And I think should get at least one autograph, I think. I would hope so. We'll find out. I was a big fan of the movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I watched it at least 3 times in the theater. I actually have some of the toys. Because it was funny getting a Tony Leung action figure. Been a fan of his from his Hong Kong movie days. So it was pretty funny to see that. I think for most people that were fans of Hong Kong cinema, that was the biggest kick, is finding an action hero, an action figure of Tony Leung, because he was mostly known for romantic roles, not Kung Fu. Hmm. 15 packs of 6. In this. I'm gonna laugh if you get 2 in that box to Aquafina. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of her cards in here. I just don't know. Like, the big deal is getting the autograph cards. I think it's pretty similar to like regular movie cards. You're just gonna get a lot of stuff like this, where it's, scenes from the movie, which it did have a lot of really cool sets. Here we got Michelle Yeoh. Fucking Morris. I didn't know what to think of that thing when he first popped up. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay, so we have 2 other cards that are kind of stuck. Shang Chi and Shang Chi. Interesting. I honestly did not look up to see what type of parallels or whatever were in here. I figure most of it is like the characters and then scenes from the movie. That's usually what you would do when you have this kind of set. Oh, this is at the beginning when they had to fight each other in the cage. Shang-Chi got his ass beat. Them escaping for the first time. Well, not first time. It's him reminiscing about his training. 10 Ring Soldier. We got Mr. Razor Fist. Hey, we found 2. That dude. I forgot what his name was. I was actually disappointed at how he died. He had like the most anticlimactic death in the movie for someone of his stature. Like they painted him up to be this badass the whole movie, and then it gets to the last fight and he just dies. I was so disappointed in that. Mr. Tony Leung, the legend. Him when he calls himself the Mandarin for the first time, and joking about it because why the fuck am I being named after an orange? I fucking cracked up when he said that. Of course, we got the karaoke time, aka the Texas Showdown. This card's stuck again. Like, there's like 2 inserts they put in each pack, it seems like. So we got the Tony Lung as Wen Wu card, and we got the regular Wen Wu. Opening bus fight scene, aka probably the best fight scene Marvel's ever done. finish that Ham's arcade lineup. Looks nice. Let's let Pete knows what we bring. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna change out Gauntlet Legends with Crazy Taxi, because he's not sure if Gauntlet was gonna fit. Crazy Taxi should fit easy, so that's the one change we're gonna make. Like he literally just let me know today that they got a Crazy Taxi. I'm like, bet. Like say less. Or Shang Chi. This was the Gate, I think. I don't remember where that came from. I wonder if he has Daytona. Oh, I don't know. He might. The route and the exact time it opens. We have. I think this is the Duke. The complex. Guts. Do you have the rings? That's the scene when they came back, right? Yeah, that's their friends. Yeah, when they popped up at the end, tried to tell them their story, and they're like, "Stop lying!" Like, "Oh wait, we gotta go. Sorry, later. Peace out." And we got another Shang Chi. Jokic went for 230. Fuck that. Jade Cargill. I don't know what to think of her, man. I feel like she could be good, but she's still so unpolished. This is them, I think, when they first make it to their mom's homeland. Two driving the bus. Trevor Slattery when they first find Trevor. Another Tony Lung. This one's different from the other one. Then another Shang-Chi. This one in monochrome. I think we pulled like 4 Shang-Chis like that. You aim at nothing, you hit nothing. Yeah, I mean, she's always had a good look to her. The problem is just she's still not polished with her wrestling. I wonder who she's gonna face at WrestleMania. Because Liv and Stephanie Vaquer are gonna have a great match. I think they're gonna have a really good match at WrestleMania. Cargill, I think, still has to be carried in her match, and I don't know who she's gonna face. I'll drive slow. Yeah, liar. Honestly, I think Shang-Chi's sister was the most badass out of all of them. There's another Morris card. Very beginning. He's playing on the plane. He has to have some money to be able to just fly to China like that. Just out of the blue. Fuck it, we're flying. Michelle Yeoh. Legend. We got another Shang Chi. Actually, this one's different from the other one, I think. It's slightly different. I don't think we've pulled any dupes of these. They've all been slightly different. Let me see. Did they get everybody in now? I don't think it's going to be Rhea, because I think they're going to still do the tag team match at WrestleMania. Because Io's not in. So I don't think she's winning. I don't think Raquel's winning. I'm driving. Mom and Dad. Thanks, she learning he ain't shit. Oh, this is the fight scene on the poles outside of the building. That was a pretty cool fight scene too. Minger, badass little sis, and then the Great Protector just looks like a Pokemon. It's not as impressive in art form. I think so. Who else? Asuka. Who else was in the chamber? Did Bailey get in? Yeah, I don't remember who all got in. Let me see. I have to look that up. Tiffy time, Rhea, Alexa, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez. I think it's gonna be Tiff. I have a feeling it's gonna be Tiffany. I feel like she wants to get a run back. Here we have the Talo map. Asuka would be amazing, but I can see Bliss winning that. True. I can see that too. It just depends on what kind of storyline that they want to go with. Mother is waiting for us there. When he found out that his dad is crazy. Two, when she hit her first target. Fucking hoe, now I'm gonna start calling her two from now on. Mom and Dad's first fight. Shang-Chi first got control of the rings. That was a pretty dope scene too. Oh, she looks really cool in this card. It's like when people said I look like Ned from Spider-Man. Huh? It doesn't make any sense. There's that hilarious bald edit of me that made. Okay, that maybe. Okay, there's the explain on the plane again scene. Oh, who are you? Razor Fist. Hope his car's in here. We need to get his car. Here when they're visiting their mom's memorial. Oh, we got another Razor Fist. Shang Chi. Another Shang Chi here. I remember watching this movie at a drive-in theater. Where's a drive-in theater? Like, whenever I drive to Dallas, I see that one. I didn't know we still had drive-in theaters here. Out past Tomball? Okay, that's not even Houston anymore. Here when he brought Shang-Chi back. We got Mom. Is that before she got wrecked? God damn it. That was such a sad scene. She looked like she was about to hold her own, and then all of a sudden everybody poured in, and I was like, God damn it. Mr. Cannon Fodder. I'm still upset at how he died, man. Drive slow, my ass. Here we got Shang-Chi versus the Dweller in Darkness when he fully encapsulates his power with the 10 rings. Here's Mr. Death Dealer. Mr. Disappointment. Showboat Drive-In. It was cool, but not during the summer. I mean, that's summer, man. It's absolutely nothing cool in the summer. I mean, at least it was nighttime-ish, right? It'd be about the only time it could be any kind of cool. Oh, we got something in the back. Okay, so this only had 2 cars. Oh! We got the Power Fist car. Razor Fist. Razor Fist car. I wanted to get one of those. Higher Plane of Excellence. Film cells. So we did get a relic. It's a cell from the film. That's cool. I don't know if it shows up on the camera. That's actually really cool. Like for a relic, this is cool. Like normally for relics for cards, it's like some like parts of the uniform or something like that. This is actually a film cell. That's actually sick. But it was literally only 2 cards in that pack because this card is like ridiculously thick. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is when they leave the Grove and start their family to go play DDR. This is their first meeting. Him getting his ass beat. Uh, this is when she has him go hide before her fateful scene. That was rough. I have to admit, that was rough. Him coming back. Here's when he meets the Great Protector down at the bottom of the lake. We got the legend Morris. More packs. We haven't gotten Trevor. We got the ones where it's like Trevor with Morris, but I don't think we got like a regular Trevor card. This is a cool shot from the bus scene when you knew it was about to go down. Dad first reappears. This is when he finds out about the map. Got another Death Dealer. Towards the end, riding the Great Protector. Another one of the mom. I don't think there's going to be an autograph. I think that relic is either a relic or an autograph, and that's probably what I'm getting is just that one relic. We'll see. There's still 2 packs, but I think that's all we're going to get. Aim at nothing, hit nothing. Mom and Dad. The realization. This is a funny scene when he finds out he really does need their help. We got another Great Protector. When the little sis gets that cool rope and sphere. Last pack. Oh, what's this? The Art of Combat Patches. It's just one card is this big giant patch. The Art of Combat Patches, Michelle Yeoh. It's actually pretty cool. Thick ass card. Like it was literally one card. So we got two things. We got the Michelle Yeoh patch. And then we got the Shang Chi movie cell. Those are really cool. We got the Ten Ring Soldiers, so we had Shang Chi. Mengar. Michelle Yeoh. Tony Leung. Tony Leung again. Razor Fist. We got these cards. Great Protector. Death Dealer. Morris. Death Dealer again. Shang Chi. Mengar again. The Great Protector. Shang Chi. Shang Chi. Shang Chi. Wenwu. Katie. Shang Chi and Shang Chi. In case you didn't know who the movie was named after. I think that was a pretty fun box for 30 bucks. Because that's about how much you can find it for on eBay. I think that's pretty good for 30 bucks. It's pretty fun to open that for 30 bucks. I've definitely opened worse for 30 bucks. No autographs though, but I guess that's the breaks. You either get a relic or an autograph, but at least you get something. So that is going to be it, guys. Thanks, Ho. Thanks, Yaki. Thanks, everybody else, for joining me. Are you streaming yet, Ho? What's the thing at? You won't be on till 10? Alright. We'll host. I guess let's host Kevin. Because Misha's not live. She's just doing her reruns. Really, Kevin. Playing some 2XKO. Minor Texas Showdown coming up. Reg is ending next week. Got lots of stuff coming, so keep a lookout for that. But alright, guys, I will catch y'all later.